So, this whole Angela Rayner scandal is getting worse for the Labour Party and, of course, Keir Starmer as Labour leader. Let's not forget about the fact that she is deputy leader of the party right now. The Labour Party are going around pretending that nothing is going on. In case you don't know, obviously the whole summary is that there's a bit of hypocrisy, but also potential corruption. Angela Rayner is now facing criminal conviction because she decided to use Margaret Thatcher's flagship policy of right to buy her council house, and then of course she might have forgotten to actually clarify certain things in terms of registering it and everything else, and benefited from it, this house. But now it's getting worse because we had David Lammy and a number of Labour politicians going on TV and radio over the last few days saying it doesn't really count because we're not in government. She's not really in government. So basically corruption is okay if you're in opposition, but not in government. So that's weird, right? But also they're going to be forming a new government anyway. She's going to be the deputy prime minister at this point. The Daily Mail did some investigation and they did an exclusive story. Vote Watch actually helped us with this. They said that experts have estimated that she would have faced a bill of at least £1,500 as married couples can only have one main residence for tax purposes. Obviously, Angela Rayner has denied any wrongdoing. Surprise, surprise. But the Daily Mail obviously has now proper full proof and evidence that she has actually been lying about the whole thing, and of course did indeed commit electoral fraud. The Mail said, now this newspaper has disproved her story by studying dozens of postings made by Ms. Rayner on social media during that period, showing her life with her children and cats at her husband's address. How many times do we have to go through this? Now, there are a lot of people who are sick and tired of the Tory party and the Tory government, rightly so, who think that the only alternative is basically the Labour Party. So we might accidentally, sleepwalk into chaos by electing Labour MPs who could form the next government, and then in a few years' time, the electorate in this country and the taxpayers are going to continue complaining that we have problems with politicians, government policies are not being done, there are lies, there are hypocrisies and everything else, and they're going to say, oh, what do we do? Well, let's just vote for the Tories again. I'm like, the whole thing will continue unless we say enough is enough and we actually open up the whole market, the political market, to other parties and other politicians. Even if it's going to be Labour and Tories, they need to clean out the existing teams and politicians because nobody has any trust in any of them.